Reggie just climbs up to your shoulders, and then grabs onto your hair and just points. And he goes, "Eh."
Like Ratatouille.
Alright, I guess I'll lead the way.
You wander through the thick brush. I assume you're just running into everything while pulling.
Hey, but you're
You're on the left!
What is going on back there?
But you find yourself near a clearing, and there is 2 peppermint people having a very lovely picnic. There's butterflies going around. There is a nice sunbeam going. And one peppermint is feeding the other one meatballs.
Alright.
Which one of you is the male?
Which one is it? Alright, I went to my shoulder.
Both of them look at you and say, "Did you just assume?" Like, in the same voice.
Of course, I am unfamiliar with your candy ways.
I'm gonna just turn my head. I was like, okay, which one is it?
Eh,
Wait, what do you mean?
What?
I forgot. We all look
Candy
the
people
same.
are surprised.
What was his name? What was his name?
Reggie?
Which one of you is Tony? One of the peppermints raised their hand.
Hey, Uncle. That one's a fiend.
Uncle would like to smash the fiend.
Eichel, do a perception check. Also, you have disadvantage on that.
Perfect.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Oh, the first one was a nat 20, so that sucks.
Please don't get it like a 1.
It's an 8.
Oh,
Yikes.
hate to see it.
Are you still holding Flobby?
Yeah, he's in my arms.
No.
Yeah. How do you want to? You ran at one while holding Flobby. What's the game plan here?
I have dropped Flobby in the direction of the other one and begin to reach for my hammer.
You drop Flobby on the floor. You have hammer in hand.
I'm gonna try to smash the peppermint named Tony.
Yeah. Make an attack roll for me.
Cool. 19.
We are straight up murdering this guy.
You smash.
We have a permit.
What?
We do.
Right, yeah.
We do have a permit.
Under the court of law, Flobby cannot commit any crime.
I think that's any court of law, Flobby.
My probation officer would be quite upset with me.
You smash to pieces, and the peppermint on top of Dr. William's shoulders says, "I think that was my wife."
Well,
As the one that raised their hand still has their hand raised, and has Flobby next to them.
Well,
everyone, no witnesses.
Now you have many wives, Reggie.
I'm sad now.
Would you like to be eaten now?
No, I want to keep going.
Dumb.
so
You can eat this other one, though.
so we have killed one peppermint.
Yes.
How many do we need?
Doesn't say
It doesn't. It said crushed peppermint, so I'm assuming
Crushed peppermint, peppermints.
it doesn't.
Plural?
matter. Maybe.
Singular?
I don't have the list anymore.
Let Flobby see it.
This is the permit.
Ah, it's a.
It says mint.
Well, shoot. Flobby does. Flobby.
I think we have what we came for.
Do we just get rid of the other one to be safe?
The one with the hand raised is now in tears, breaking down, by the way.
Guys, look, like, we
This
can't.
is-
keep-
No survivors.
No witnesses. Flobby says no witnesses. Flobby cannot go back to jail.
You know what, Flobby? Eat him.
Flobby's going to eat him.
Flobby, yeah, you tell me what Flobby does.
Flobby, oh god, does Flobby want to eat them alive or kill them?
What is
Flobby has no remorse. Flobby knows.
straight up murdering innocent people here? That's fine.
I was told they were a fiend.
So, if you encounter another fiend, hypothetically, you would also smash it with a hammer?
As is the way of my religious order.
Flobby,
Listen, it's better if most of us are here together.
how close is the team to
until you
the...
decide to do something that benefits us?
These two are still probably a good, 15, 20 feet away. And you and, Einkel?
Yes,
You and Einkel are probably about 6, 4.
We're within
Wait, you're
hammer
within 5
range.
feet.
Oh, okay.
You're within hammer range. Yes.
Flobby casts Longstrider and then proceeds to chase the peppermint.
The peppermint, still broken down in tears, does not give chase. And
Flobby
just
does not cast Longstrider.
The peppermint looks at you with fear in their eyes as their entire world has just crumbled around them.
Sad.
Can Flobby pick it up already? Is it already like?
Yes,
it's
you
defend-
can pick it up. Although not really up, you're a halfling.
Oh,
so you
so
kind of just move
I
it
just
slightly.
kinda, like-
Just lift them off the
like
ground.
not even a foot. Like
His legs,
Or rough. Oh God, how,
This thing might be
their
taller
legs just
than you.
dangle underneath. them
Flobby
a
is
little bit.
only like 3 feet. Are we roughly
They're
the same
about
height?
they're about 2 feet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay.
it's not like.
It's good enough.
Tell me, you scrumptious little thing, would you like to be eaten now, or in the afterlife?
Oh my
You're
god.
gonna eat him in
What?
Would you like to be eaten alive or dead?
Can I flip a coin?
Flobby will allow it.
It's in my jacket. And he
Flobby will carry you to your jacket.
I have a bad feeling
Okay.
about this. I have a really bad feeling about this.
The whole time he's just drooling in anticipation.
He's like, yes, honey.
You back him up. Can you spin me around, please?
Oh, God.
You kind of they lean in and grab a small whistle and blow into it very loudly.
Flobby, you idiot!
Oh, you cheeky son of a... Bites head off.
Go
Or bites face. I don't know if they have their
do a
head.
strength check for me.
Strength? Shoot. Okay. 2.
Your already cracked teeth from biting the tree earlier. There's a very sharp pain that goes through your mouth, but you have taken a bite out of him as his limbs go limp, and you see a bunch of peppermint emerge from the brush. Dr. William, you feel a very sharp pain in your shoulder
Oh no.
as you have just been stabbed with a candy cane knife. Or shiv, rather.
Where did this come from?
And Reggie does a backflip off of your shoulders, lands on the ground, and skitters away. You can go ahead and make an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Did I just roll for damage from my rapier?
You
I
roll,
just
you
roll
roll
for
to hit
attack.
first, yeah.
Okay. Needs to be like 20. 19.
That will hit.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright, where's my 8? Where's my 8? There's my 8. Oh, sick. I do 8 damage.
You are able to pierce him, and he goes down, broken apart, as his candy was already pretty brittle. But other peppermints start to emerge from the brush, carrying bows and arrows, and looking at you with a sort of hunger in their eyes.
Oh, Lord.
Flobby looks back with the same amount, if not more, hunger.
Well, Uncle, we got more fiends approaching. So please get angry whenever you want.
Uncle will smash
Are
the
we doing-
peppermint fiend.
Are we doing initiative right
Yes,
now?
we are. Roll for
okay.
initiative,
Alright.
everybody.
Cool.
There are 3 peppermint people that emerge from the brush carrying bows and arrows in hand. Flobby, you will get the first action. So what would you like to do on your turn? You are at the center of this clearing, and so the nearest one is probably about 20 feet away from you.
Okay. Flobby will draw his sling
Okay?
and whip I guess it's a stone, right? Or
Yeah,
rock or
just a
whatever.
stone,
just
yeah.
a stone. Just fling a stone at one.
All right, do a attack roll with dexterity.
That'd be a 21.
That's a 21. That will, in fact, hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right, and so with my sling, that is a 1d4.
Go ahead and roll a d4 for your damage, good sir.
Sorry, I'm just reading some stuff. Bam! 4!
And then plus your dex and proficiency.
Oh, wow, again. Okay, so that's 9.
Yeah, that is a fair amount of damage. This thing crumbles before they give it a chance to move.
How many peppermints are there again?
There's 2 remaining, both on opposite sides of the clearing from each other, as if trying to ambush. Then it will go to one of those peppermints, in fact, and they are going to fire a shot at you, Flobby, for all of the damage that you have done. Does a 15 hit.
Oh, it does.
And they will do 8 points of damage to you.
Yikes.
What?
Very strong bow shot.
Yeah.
They're made out of the candy cane.
No, the bow's a regular bow.
Oh,
and
the
arrows.
regular bows.
It was
okay.
just a candy cane shoe.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Because those
Oh,
things can get
no.
sharp.
They can get sharp. It will then go to Einkel's turn.
All right.
Do you have to roll perception
You are at
every time?
No.
I was just excited.
How does your describe how your patron lets you see around, or your vow, your oath?
Or you want an Einkel's voice or just
Sure,
my
yeah.
voice? Okay. Einkel's Lord of Light gives him with divine sight. He's given the ability to see rough outlines, shapings of things, of peoples, so he can maneuver within the world, but can't really make out fine details too well. But he can mostly maneuver in the world, so when he's ramming Flobby into trees, it's at least partially on purpose.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and do what you gotta do.
Alright.
What you gonna do?
I'm charging one of these candy archers with my warhammer bared in both hands, ready to smash it to smithereens as soon as I get close.
Wonderful. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Alright, it's a 9.
Still not quite good enough. They're able to see your attack coming, because you can't. And they dodge out of the way, and your hammer makes contact with the ground beneath them. It will then go to that candy's turn, as a matter of fact, and they are going to look at you, and they're gonna do something drastic. They are going to lunge at you,
Okay.
and they are going to take a bite from your leg.
Okay. I mean, I am wearing full chainmail.
You take a nice 1 damage to the ankle, and,
Alright.
and then they're gonna stab you with one of their candy canes as well.
Okay.
They try to stab you with their candy cane, but are not successful in doing so. You being the strapping, strong
Dwarf.
dwarf that you are, this does not succeed. It will then go to Beetle's turn. Beetle, what would you like to do?
So, just so I can get an accurate picture of where we all are both of the remaining candy people next to Michael?
Yes. So one of them is next to Einkel, and that is probably about 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
And the other one's about 20 feet to the off to the clearing on the right side.
Okay, let's do... I am going to cast Infestation Cantrip. Beetle plucks a flea out of her hair. And then holds out her hand like this, and then this, like, cloud of, like, bugs and insects, like, swarm the peppermint.
Curse of the Pharaoh.
Yeah, pretty much. And then she, like, I love bugs.
So that will be a success. They are able to maintain their composure when being surrounded by insects, as they are a peppermint.
I frown as the, like, I suck the bugs back towards me, and they, like, go up my sleeve and up my dress and, like, kind of disappear.
Wonderful. Dr. William, it goes to you.
All right. Question: are these the remaining 2 peppermints? Are they kind of like are they 5 feet apart from each other?
They are about 20 feet apart
20
from
feet.
each other.
Okay. That changes things.
The one's about 20 feet away from you guys, and the other one is about 40 feet
Okay,
away.
well, I guess as a bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word on Flobby, the heal him. Alright, that's 7 hit points.
Nice.
Alright, there we go.
Back almost up to full health.
Alright. And I am now going to use... have any of the peppermint been damaged at all?
No, not any that are living.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead, which has a wisdom saving throw of, I have 13.
Okay. That is a failure.
Okay. And so now I do 1d8 damage.
And this is to the one closest to you, correct?
Yes.
Plus your modifier, of course.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
What's the type of damage that this is doing?
It's necrotic.
Necrotic damage. Okay, so this peppermint thing starts to melt before your eyes, giving off a very pleasant Christmassy smell. Loud screams of pain while it is happening. Something along those lines. Flobby, it goes back to you.
Back to Flobby. Could you tell Flobby where the remaining of the peppermints are?
They're about 20 feet away from you.
20 feet away, both of them?
There's only one left.
It's just the one that tried to stab
very
me.
Good. Flobby will use vicious mockery on this remaining peppermint.
They fail that roll. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
So they take how much damage?
That's a 7 then.
Wonderful. And go ahead and give your insult to this fellow.
Flobby thinks you smell better than you look. Also, your mother was a gumdrop.
She was. No! They do remain standing, but are very, very unhappy at their current predicament. They're gonna try to run as fast as they can. Einkel, you are in swinging range, so you get to take an opportunity attack as they try to flee.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. So I rolled a hit still, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's 8 plus my modifiers, so that's a 13.
They are able to get out of your swinging range, and they start. It's barely, but
How high are their AC?
they tuck and roll underneath your swing and start booking it.
Oh, someone has to kill that thing. Someone has to kill that thing.
Is
Get rid of its legs.
Is it me next?
It's Einkel's turn now, and Einkel can give chase.
All the guys with
Oh
opportunity.
yeah,
I mean, the blind man has to give chase.
I can see it, kinda. We're chasing after this stupid peppermint.
All right.
I got peppermint spit on my shoe.
They are fast, and they did use their dash, so they are about 60 feet away from you at the start of your turn,
No.
and that's they have used their dash.
Damn, those things are quick for little 2-foot-tall munchkins. They can really move, eh?
What do you have against 2-foot-tall munchkins?
I forget, can you throw a hand axe?
Yes, you can.
Einkel will run 30 feet after the thing and hawk his hand axe.
You're running in at this thing. Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage for me first.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That's another nat 20 that's lost to an disadvantage roll.
Oh no!
Uh,
Another net 20.
12.
That is good enough. You do see the very obvious pitfall trap that you are large enough to trigger.
Okay.
And you're able to jump out of the way of it, and you have moved the 30 feet to get closer to this fellow.
Alright, we're hucking this hand axe at him. 15.
That will hit.
Is that my strength modifier, or does it matter?
Strength modifier.
So then that would be an 18.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage.
Alright.
Describe. You know what?
What do I roll for damage?
It doesn't matter. It has 1 HP.
Oh, perfect.
Go ahead and describe to me how this unfolds before us.
Einkel has sprinted as fast as he can right to the edge of the peppermint's throwing range. He hucks the axe as far right at the thing. Perfect aim, gorgeous arc. No, never a doubt in anyone's mind. The axe chops Peppermint Man, begins to crack and shatter, falling into mostly 2 halves with like a divot just crumbled onto the floor in front of him. That is why you let the blind man throw the axes.
Thank God he wasn't turned to us.
All of the peppermint people are dead. Everything
Victory
is wonderful.
over peppermint fiends.
Beetle, let's collect all
Quickly,
the.
quickly collect the bits! Collect the
Restrain him.
bits!
Restrain him.
He's about 50 or 60 feet away from Flobby at this time.
Beetle, we need to collect as much.
Can I cast Entangle? On,
Yes.
I'm just
Flobby.
stuffing as many pieces
So-
in my mouth, like I'm not even chewing
So-
them. I'm not swallowing them.
Go ahead and make a dexterity check for me.
Dex, alright.
His
I got
teeth.
pretty good dex.
His teeth.
That is an 18
Oh, sorry.
plus 3.
It's a strength saving throw.
Oh, it is a strength saving
Yeah.
throw. My mistake.
That's worse.
That's where.
That is a 14.
Also, still a success. You're able to.
Spells work.
The druid tries to. Beetle tries to entrap you with a series of vines. It
It
does
is-
not prevent you from
It is
going
still
after.
difficult terrain, though.
It is still difficult,
So,
but he
if
is
he's trying to
next
run
to a
around.
bunch of candy
I'm
at this
grabbing
time.
just the, I can only grab the small
Yeah, I was like, we killed at least one of his feet, right?
Everyone, quickly, we need to collect as many before he eats all of them.
Yeah.
I will get the one with my axe.
You are able to get a full 2 bags full of crushed
Can
pepper.
I like take like a little vial and like scoop up the little melted peppermints into it?
Yeah,
It's like,
absolutely.
alright, perfect.
Oh yeah, from the necrotic.
Yeah, from yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, you scoop a little puddle of peppermint. It smells very sweet,
I
What
smack.
is that?
with a very small hint of iron.
Oh.
Oh.
The one by my axe, I just hit with the warhammer to just really crush it into shards, so we have
Perfect.
truly crushed peppermint.
It is positively powdered, and you have achieved your bags from the brush. The candy that originally had shown you this or had shown you where to hunt in the forest, approaches and says, "Oh, well, you made it! Wonderful!
You seem surprised.
No, I was just hungry. Anyway, let's get you all back home. And when you get back, remind Matt that he owes us payment.
What kind of payment?
Don't worry about it."
Am I able to make an insight check to see if he's like lying about anything?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. 10.
He is not lying to you.
Okay.
He's just not telling you the truth.
Okay.
You know that he's
not lying.
He's holding
I
back.
know. I just
He's
wanted
just
to-
not telling the truth.
just wanted to test the waters.
It seems that he's pretty disappointed in the fact that you have all lived. Like I was sure at least one of you, but anyway, let's get you back to your door. As you start walking back, he pulls, you find a spot in the trees that looks familiar, and he pulls out a large keyring. All right, now, which lock is it? What's the lock number?
What?
The lock, that is it.
No, you see that this is all.
Oz is spelled with an H.
No, but how do I explain this? You're new here, right?
Yes.
All of these keys are doors to locks, not L-O-C-K, L-O-C-H. They're lock doors. This one here, this is the lock. This is the lock forest in the candy dimension. You're from the human dimension, but which human dimension? There's a lot of human dimensions.
Oh, he never told us.
The
He never told you!
No.
the normal one.
I guess we'll just have to guess and check. He takes out the keys and he rifles through them for a second. One immediately catches your eye right away as you see one that is very clearly human flesh go by.
What's that one right there?
What one?
The one in human flesh. What is that?
Oh, that would make sense. I mean, food is food. He plunges this floppy skin key into a tree, and a door
Why is it
opens.
floppy?
And on the
What part of
outsides
the
of the
skin is
door
it?
are bone. There is a bunch of stitched flesh over the door, and the handle itself is a human head with the mouth open.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Flobby's seen this once before.
A door is a door.
Flobby doesn't know what to talk about it.
Slightly concerned about the death door, personally. I prefer not to.
Come on, it'll be
The
fine.
other door was,
I cannot make out the
no,
details
you
of
go!
it.
Off we are!
He puts his hand into the mouth and turns the door handle.
Grabs the UV.
Gross.
More of the tongue!
He opens the door for you and says, "Well, best of luck, and I hope to see you again soon."
Flobby's going to eat you next time. Mark Flobby's words.
You can fucking try. That's just gonna be a blooper.
Oh, man.
The door opens. He rushes you along, and you appear back into the locked basement, where Jackson is seen there holding a clipboard and a timer.
Okay.
And he looks up and says, "Wonderful, wonderful.
Nice.
All 4 alive. Only a couple stab wounds. Those bite marks on your leg.
They did not pierce. They
Wonderful.
just tried their best.
Wonderful. And how much peppermint you come back with?
Well, we have a few bags, a couple of bags.
2 bags?
Yeah.
You got 2 bags. Well, overachievers. Great.
Which is really surprising considering how much he ate on the way.
Flobby ate nothing. Flobby
ate
only had a
much
snack.
peppermint.
Not even a full bag.
He looks through you right away and says, okay. Wonderful, wonderful,
I
and
smell the peppermint on my breath.
everything seems to be in order. We'll take that peppermint. Oh, before we close the door, could you hand this to them? And he hands you a garbage bag. No, it's like a larger.
Oh, it's a larger one. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, could you bring this to them real quick? We had to pay them.
Ah, okay. I just toss it right back into the door and just fling it through.
Mm-hmm. You hear a sloshing sound as you do so.
That smelled like kidneys and liver. Don't ask Flobby how he knows.
I hate how you know that.
Everybody's got two. You all did great for your first day here with the Loch Guild. Like I said, we're very short-staffed, and we're happy to have you on board. I think in the meantime, we'll keep you at the shop, like, doing some errands and stuff, but you'll be on some adventures helping out the town here really soon. Thank you all so much. That is all for the day, and we will see you at the beginning of your next shift.
Hooray!
Alright.
So, first session in the books. Did everybody have a good time?
Of course, it was wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for joining us today for the first D&D one-shot, and thank you so much for watching it, number one. We do ask that you hit a like and subscribe. All that goes a long way for supporting the channel. This was recorded at the Loch Studio, so this is underneath the Loch Cafe and Games. We are an actual store location here in Duluth, Minnesota, so if you're in the area, come check us out. We have really, really good hot chocolate, coffees, that sort of thing. Somebody have a favorite drink that they'd like to share?
I am a sucker for the honey and lavender latte. That is my move every time. It's delicious.
What was that tea you made me?
It was a Thai tea.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
have a really, really good Thai
That
tea
was good.
recipe.
I think that's probably my favorite too.
Mm-hmm.
I
that's
just
good.
like the classic hot chocolate and whipped cream.
Mhm.
It's okay.
My personal favorite is the peppermint mocha, where we use crushed peppermint over the top of some whipped cream at the end. Super delicious, and that's part of the reasons I made this video, because I was like, what's an errand I could have our party members go grab for the lock? And so that whenever they order the drink, they're a little bit scared. If you want to think us another direct way, be sure to check out our Ko-fi page. That goes a long way to help support the channel. Other than that, thank you all again for joining us, and don't forget to unlock your nerd.
Yay!